lay it out in a rectangle like we learned. Find the first corner, and there is possibilities to adjust the chords after we are done pitching it. This is something I didn't see the last time I set up this tent. Try to get this 90-degree angle as good as possible. Then go over to check if it's a straight rectangle. Kind of is. And I'm not tightening this too much yet. I will do that after I have put up the poles. And these carbon fiber poles, I bet they will break if I stand on them very easily. Pull up the door. Put in the pole in the hole. Little adjustment. Zip the door or the vestibule again and clip it together. Do the opposite side, which is exactly the same. Zip and unclip. Put the hole in the pole in the hole. Little adjustments. Clip and zip. Stake the vestibule, drag the cord a little to the side, not to put too much tension on the fly or the zipper. Same on the other side. And we have these guy lines, so we use them in the same direction as the roof ridge. This is kind of structural engineering, a little bit at least. This. Now we are going to put in the inner tent. Roll up the vestibule door. Clip it on with the magnet there. Get the ground sheet. Which is very important, I guess, for protecting the bathtub floor of the tent, the inner tent. This has the same footprint and clip on the ground sheet to the inner tent so it doesn't slide off. And don't stress, just do this in normal speed, but think about what you're doing so you can do this pretty fast. And I've come to it's best to fasten the inner tent from the outside to the fly. And I thought that this tent seemed very delicate in the beginning, which it probably is, but as you get used to it, it's not that bad. There we go. All four corners clipped and secured. And we are hanging up inner tent to the 2 points in the roof. Put the poles into the elastic loops. On both sides. This is a little stiff. Like this. Now you can see it's a little sloppy construction, and like I said, don't rush this. Take your time to adjust the tent before you go into it. So zip the doors again and clip it. I guess this is very important to clip the doors down here to release the tension on the zipper. Now you can see it stands up, but it's a little sloppy, so go over the corners and tighten it just a tiny bit. Now you can see we have a quite low pitch down to the ground, so there is not much air flowing underneath the fly. Maybe we can lift it up a little if we are afraid to not get enough air during night. Okay, there I clipped the zipper loop as well. Raise the poles just a tiny bit so it's kind of tight and nice. Check also the other side, which was tight enough the last time we checked, but yeah, it's still tight enough. And then tighten up the guy lines. I really like a nice fit tent. It looks nice and it holds up very nice if the weather is changing and the wind is coming in. On this trip I will try not to use the extra guy points, but I have a bit of guy line with me to reinforce it if necessary during the night. And we can as well just open the vents before we go into the tent because it's almost certain that there is going to be some condensation on the fly. Well, then we are ready to check if the Xped extra wide down mat from inflatable mat is fitting nice in here. Is the tent big enough? Is it wide enough? I don't really care about the specs on the website as long as the tent is big enough. I'm not used to living in this small tent, so this will be very exciting to try out. Xped mat, which of course fits really nice, and then the inflatable mat, which I normally will pump up inside the tent. Yeah, there is not very much room, but I guess there is enough to store the important camera gear, for instance, inside the tent. And maybe I would angle this a little bit so I get the head on the tallest side of the tent. So I probably will probably going to sleep diagonally. Yeah, I think this would be very nice. Try to close the door with one hand. Maybe we should take the outer door first. That went well. And the inner door. Nice. Wow. Whew. This will be very nice. Oh, not too big. And I can feel the peace sinking in. I am so looking forward to sleeping in this tent. And now I can really feel the heat building up because of the sun. So nice, we are in September and the sun is setting really early and rising really late, so I guess this will be very fine. Yeah, nice. I'm going to show you inside the tent. Here you can see I have a 120-liter backpack, so it's quite big. I think it's impossible not to touch the fly with this backpack, but the nice thing is that we have the same room on the opposite side, so I don't have to walk in and out besides the backpack. So if we lay down, I have shoes on. That's forbidden inside the tent, but I do it right now. And I'm going to lay down in an angle like this. And yeah, we have a phone here. Put it up there with a headlamp for the night. And yeah, it's not that big, which some people say it is, but I guess I am spoiled with using a 3-person tent, which are quite big. So, but this is no problem. I can put down my camera stuff here or down there, and it's enough room, I guess. So now we just have to try it out in the field, and really looking forward to try this out. Up in those mountains there, on the backside in Molladalen this weekend.